What, you again? Just kidding. Glad to have you here. Doug Bernard in the kitchen once more, cooking up another download du jour. Well, our first course today taking us to Australia and the controversies still following the Olympic torch. This is perhaps the only non-controversial part. Events in Canberra kicking off with an Aboriginal smoke cleansing ceremony. Well, they certainly have the smoke part down. Still pretty cool. Police keeping a tight cordon around the torch as it made its way through town. Protests relatively few, and as you can see here, swiftly dealt with. Far more supporters on hand throughout Canberra, outnumbering the Tibetan activists, and new here, Uighur activists. They're the ones there with the blue flags. There were some scuffles and lots of bad rock and roll music, but by and large, the event was peaceful. Well, speaking of the Uyghurs, that is, Berlin's Brandenburg Gate, the setting for this small but vocal group of Uyghur activists, mostly Muslim and living in China's Xinjiang province. The Uyghurs, like the Tibetans, cite often brutal repression by China's ethnic Han majority. Even displaying the blue Uighur flag is a punishable offense there. Just last month, by the way, the U.S. State Department releasing a report citing a wide range of human rights abuses there. Well, you know how some days, here at the Download, every story's a knockout and everything just sort of fits together into a harmonious whole? Well, today's not one of those days. So to our potluck offerings now. Say hi to Philippe Quint. He'd say hi back, but he's pretty busy right now. And really happy. That's because he's just been reunited with his Stradivarius violin. That's the fiddle he's playing there. You know, the priceless one that's not even his. Seems that Quint left the Strad in this taxicab Monday night. A frantic search followed, turning up nothing. Nothing until taxi driver Mohammed Khalil took a peek in his back seat and ta-da! Khalil returned the violin to a teary Quint and even got this nice award from the city of Newark to boot. As for Quint, he's performing in Kentucky tonight, and hopefully he'll dress up a bit. Well, to Whiteville, North Carolina now, and are you sure you're the licensed and bonded copier repairman? Because I don't think you're fixing it. Actually, the employees of Interim Healthcare deciding they were just fed up with the copying machine that kept breaking. What to do? Smashy, smashy! You know, I have nothing else to add to this story, except, you know, for some reason, I just feel really good every time I watch this. Well, sticking with the restaurant analogy to the bitter end here, all I can say is that I hope this next item doesn't give you indigestion. And to Passau, Germany now, Little Doggy. Now, this Wild West theme park, the setting for competition of the highest nature, or hairiest. Yes, it's another one of those ridiculous facial hair contests. You know, I've been working desperately to find something, anything, to say that might make this whole story, well, you know, more palatable. And I can't. I really can't. Funny beard story? You win. I admit defeat. I'm a broken man. Well, with that, the kitchen's closed, perhaps for good. Thanks so much for dropping by. We'll see you again tomorrow.